Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Dining with Aymun, where today I'm going to be trying some Ichiban Sapporo instant noodles. And I actually am looking forward to these noodles because these were actually made in Japan, so I'm curious to see how these taste. And as you can see from the cover, it looks pretty good, but as we all know, foods look a lot better on the cover, but when you cook it, it kind of doesn't seem that good. And I also took a break between these instant ramen videos because I was very disappointed by the Shin ramen noodles that I did last time. They were really salty, not good. So I'm hoping these noodles will be better. Okay, so I cooked up the noodles right now, and they don't look too bad. I mean, there's kind of pale looking and not that appetizing when you see it like that. But the liquid is actually quite clear. I put in the sodium packet, and I was expecting it to be darker in consistency like the other ramens I tried. But this looks pretty clear. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but they put some few leaves in here just to make it look more healthy, even though this is obviously not healthy. It has over 1,800 milligrams of sodium. So if you're watching this on me, I'm sorry. This is very salty and probably not good for me. But we're going to see how this tastes. So yeah, we're going to try this out soon. Okay, so now it's time to test this ramen out. So first I'm going to be trying out the noodles just to see the consistency, to see if it's a good chew or if it's too stringy like the other ones. So as you can see, yeah, it's kind of falling apart. It's similar to the Shin noodles, where it kind of falls apart, kind of bouncy too. Not a good consistency in noodles when you look for it, but maybe it tastes good. Actually, these noodles are a lot better than what they look like. Sure, it's bouncy and stringy, but at least it has a nice chew to it. The Shin noodles didn't have that nice chew to it, and I think that's why I disliked it a lot. So the noodles overall are pretty decent. I'll try this one more time to see if I have any more things to say about it. Yeah, the noodles are pretty good. Now let's test out the broth to see if the broth is decent or if it's way too salty. Okay, the broth is actually really good on this ramen. This is probably the best broth I've ever had in a ramen. You can't actually taste the salt, which is quite weird. It's very chickeny. And that's the first time I'm saying this, because usually when ramen say chicken flavored, it's not really chicken flavored. It's some weird salty mess. Something people claim it's chicken, but you know it's highly synthetic. But this actually tastes very chickeny, which is surprising. Let me take one more. Yeah, it has a rich, savory chicken flavor. This is a lot better than any Maruchan or Maruman ramens you might get at a grocery store. This is 100 times better than the Shin ramen. That Shin ramen was super bad. I'd say this is probably overall a 7.5 out of 10. This ramen is really good. What they really need to work on though is the noodle consistency. The chew is good, but it's pale looking, not that appetizing, and also the broth. The broth is kind of clear and opaque, kind of looks like a test solution, not what you want to sell to people. You want to make it look more appetizing. But overall, a 7.5 out of 10. This has been Dining with Aymun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this.